PixelPin is a British cybersecurity company that provides authentication without the use of a generic username, email and password. Users upload a personal picture, select 4 points on the picture and their sequence and are authenticated. 1 picture, 4 points. No passwords. One picture unlocks everything. In our day-to-day life, we use a multitude of devices. A PixelPin login picture provides the same user interface on your desktop, smartphone and tablet. Using picture superiority effect, it has been proven that humans remember images better than remembering words. PixelPin authentication uses a personal image, making the login process more enjoyable. Not having to remember a password speeds the whole process up. Passwords are dumb, states a security expert at Google. Passwords can be hacked, and we are not good at them. Did you know that 99.8% of all passwords globally are compromised and on hackers' lists? Did you know that almost 10% of all passwords are made up of password 1234? And we all know what the price of failure is when passwords are hacked. CXOs fired. What is the PixelPin process? In every company using PixelPin, we strive to improve customer experience, strengthen customer security, lower churn, reduce OPEX, limit fraud, increase profits. And how do we do this? An image is easier to remember than an alphanumeric password. We use AES 256 encryption on all our data. Your customer is more likely to stay loyal to your site as they have a better user journey with PixelPin and they log in successfully first time. People do not forget their pictures and passpoints as much as they forget their passwords. Unlike other solutions which use call centres to tackle this problem, PixelPin is reset automatically, saving you money in OPEX. Fraud is eliminated to those who migrate to PixelPin, as there are no longer attacks from phishing and dictionary attacks. By reducing OPEX and fraud, PixelPin increases your bottom line. So how does it work? Your user presses the single sign-on button. Their personal picture appears. They enter their 4 passpoints in their unique sequence, and they are logged in. It is that simple. We often get asked, how secure is a picture? If we say that a 4-digit PIN equates in security to the size of the moon, then an 8-digit alphanumeric password would compare to the size of the sun, whereas PixelPin is orders of magnitude greater and can be considered the size of our galaxy. PixelPin is far more secure than a password and a PIN. PixelPin is a fast and easy way to log in. This is why PixelPin can be used as a solution to your enterprise Windows login, a cloud-based enterprise login, corporate 2-factor access, 2-factor authentication for websites and mobile, and for Wi-Fi hotspots. So focusing on Wi-Fi hotspots as a solution, how would PixelPin work? The PixelPin logo appears. You enter your email or user ID. Your personal picture appears, and you are successfully authenticated and continue browsing in store. So what does the vendor pay for? Here is a simplified version. A PixelPin user would like to shop at vendor A's website. On selecting our PixelPin logo, the user is transferred to our secure database using SSL links, and we check that their personal picture and 4 passpoints align with what is on our database. We hand the user back to vendor A once authentication has been confirmed. So now our PixelPin user wants to shop at vendor B's website. The same process is repeated separately, transferred to our secure database, checked and clarified and returned to vendor B. You are paying for the authentication. The PixelPin process gives you the peace of mind that your users are who they say they are. What is the solution to the password? Let's take biometrics for an example. Biometrics are an interesting solution to the password, but they inherently have flaws. Firstly, they are costly to make, costly to implement, and costly for the user. Biometrics require hardware, and not all devices have the designated reader within that device. Devices are not backwards compatible without special adaptation or modification, and they do not always work. As with everything, biometrics suffer from technological issues, meaning that their track record is dubious and many have already been compromised. So this is where PixelPin comes in. PixelPin is easy to use. It is visual and engaging. It is more secure. It has been penetration tested by Information Risk Management, who are accredited by GCHQ. PixelPin is providing a better user experience than a password system. We use military-grade encryption on all our data. And we are a software solution which keeps costs lower. PixelPin, a necessary and disruptive technology. Here are some of our credentials to date. From a competition of 1,200 users and through 3 stages of down selection, PixelPin won 1 of 16 places in Wyra, and then Telefonica invested in us. From a global call on behalf of 12 international banks, we won 1 of 7 places in the Accenture FinTech Innovation Lab. In a global call, PixelPin won 1 of 2 places in the BT Infinity Lab, and we have been independently selected by the World Economic Forum as a necessary and disruptive technology to address the failing global password systems in a mobile, always-on world. So why does PixelPin work? We think for 3 main reasons: user experience, security, and commercial benefits. We are consciously reducing your authentication resets as your customer is engaged. We use OAuth 2 for a secure authentication. Users voluntarily change their pictures every 6 to 8 weeks, a security protocol that would be impossible to uphold with passwords. The reason is they go on a good night out, a child is born, or they use the latest snaps from a great skiing holiday. We are ready for 2-factor authentication, and we have developed our own 2-factor solution in accordance with the GDPR EU legislation. Users do not forget their pictures in the same way that they forget their passwords. Therefore, the requirement to reset is reduced, lowering the overall cost. PixelPin is safe, secure, and personal. For more information, please visit pixelpin.co.uk or drop us a line at info@pixelpin.co.uk. We are also on social media, and you can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for taking an interest in PixelPin. 1 picture, 4 points, no passwords.